Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you all are having a great day so far. We are going to spend this Thursday running around some more in Pax Dei. Looking forward to hanging out in the world, doing some more exploring, and hanging out with you guys in chat and whoever's available to join me in game as well. We did remember to move our camera today so you guys could see my inventory. I do keep forgetting to do that, but I remembered this time. So, so yeah, looking forward to that. Everybody watching the stream replays later, thank you so much. Do appreciate you guys. Please leave me your comments. I want to hear from you guys as well when you can't catch me live. Let's see here. Shadow, hello. Good evening. How are you? Thank you so much for the hydration here. Let's go ahead and get started with our sips. Tea's still a little hot. Queen Alexia, hey, welcome in. Welcome to chat. It is good to have you. It does look like we have some regional stuff chat going on. This is the first time we've actually had random game chat in this one. So we'll see. I am doing very good. How are you? My brain is still in work mode, so gonna have to readjust here and do some things. All right, Dread did move some stuff around. We've got some more furnaces, which is good. We can always use more. What do we have over here? Those are, oh, we do have a jeweler table now. Perfect. I do have a clan that does have extra time to play when I am offline, so looking to see what our upgraded things are. Here, great. No complaints yet. Nice. Yep, that's the best you can do. No complaints. Doing all right as always. Still waiting for the Enshrouded update. So close. And the Deep North, of course. I am excited about the Deep North update for Valheim. Obviously, I'm more excited for Enshrouded, but alright, we're still looking at iron to get upgraded. Let's take a look at the chest here. We have all our bronze bits and bobs and iron bits and bobs. Okay, perfect. We still want to level ours up, but this will at least get us started on the higher tier weapons upgrade. It looks like they changed a few things with the patch that they did day before yesterday. They did have a patch, so there are some things that have changed just a little bit. Recent update for Valheim added a lot of interesting stuff. Nice. I was debating jumping back into it. And let's make sure we do have plenty of iron going here. Grab that, and I think we need charcoal as well. The question is, where did he put the actual kiln? There's the furnaces, but where did he put the kilns? Or can we make charcoal in these two? Okay. Back here. Perfect. That works. I debated jumping back into Valheim just to see what the updates were and what they added. I read a little bit about it. And it does look good. Make sure there's nothing in these kilns here. You're new to the game? Yeah. It's still in early access, so it's still a lot of fun. It feels very complete though. So, like, even being early access and with everything that there is possible to update, it is still really good. Let's see if any of these have, that's tin, that's copper, that's that. There's gotta be charcoal floating around here somewhere. not enough. All right, so looks like we're gonna have to do a wood run. Our wood chest is empty. That's never good. So many elixirs. Rough glass. All right, work on our alchemy stuff. Let's grab some healing potions, see if we can manage to make any of those. We'll put this iron back since we don't have any charcoal at the moment. Oops, that's not going there. Can level up our glass though. Small vials, tiny vials. We'll make more tiny vials. Go build a better house in Valheim, since I didn't do much building other than the storage room on our server in Valheim. So, need to actually do a little bit more building. I did kind of abandon my solo world in that. Do I feel guilty about it? No, not really. Let's get some cooked meat as well. Let's go. Okay, let's just do the things that we know we need to do. We don't know we need more wood, and then we'll come back and work on some crafting stuff here. Drop all that. Okay, so this is where all of the iron oak tiara. Nifty. It doesn't give us bronze band. Okay, so I wonder if that is just a cosmetic then. Let's find out. Let's grab all this new stuff and see what we've got here. Skinning hardness is still just level 1 on the bronze, even the polished bronze. But it does more skinning damage, which is not sure I understand what they're trying to do with the skinning damage. Like, you can use it as a weapon, because it does have the item power, but still only being able to skin level 1, but having a higher skinning damage, so I'm not sure exactly where they were going with that. No point in... Well, I don't know. We've got it. Might as well switch it out. Switch that out. That went. Stricken. Are these... Can we compare? Do we have a compare button? Doesn't look like it. I think so. Doing a fresh restart when the Deep North drops. Now that I have a better handle on what the game playthrough is, I can do a little bit more of the things myself. It's the hand spear. $110 versus $208, really. Interesting. Let's switch that out for a little while. Let's try the single-handed just to see what that's like. Experiment with the weapons a little bit. Of course it's going to be fun. Drop that, drop that. Somebody's been working on their leatherworking. Berries. Not berries. Things are not going in the proper chests. It's fine. It's fine. Can go in there. Of course, the inventory's full. So it was going in here. Leaves. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Seed pods are here. And clay. That's sand. So that clay was in this one. Did I see clay outside? I think I did. That is also sand, but we'll drop the clay down here just because. Alright. We'll just turn this deer carcass into meat since there's no spot for it in the raw foods. It works. Still not enough, but that's okay. That's fine. Alright. Let's grab that. Okay, so tiara takes the place of that. Which is pretty. But it doesn't give us anything, so it's fine. It works. Tiara back. Apparently some amulets as well. And we'll grab this since we're using a single-handed. Sword will be in 7. The tools don't necessarily need to be in a slot. Looks like we have multiple bracelet and necklace slots and earrings. Let's go take a look at the jewel crafter's table here. Simple bronze band is made with tin ingots instead of bronze ingots. Interesting. It's fine. That circlet's really pretty too. I'd totally wear that. Alright, let's go get some wood. That is not what I wanted. There. Archimedes should be happy. We are carrying a shield now. Nice, okay. And then that's like that. Alright, cool. I'm not opposed to starting games over and over and over again. I guess I should take a poll, see what you guys want to do, if you want to run through it all again. I'm sure, Shadow, you don't care. But we'll see what the Valheim crew wants to do. There's a boar. Let's see what this does. Slightly faster. Okay, there's our block button. Okay. Got to practice blocking. Do we think we'll get the hang of it? Or how many times will you have to tell me how to block? Tell me to block and remind me. You don't mind running through it over and over again, since it's a random world generation, right? Yeah. I like with the two-handed spear though, the phantom chain that stuns them and holds them in place. So that one's convenient too. So I'm really tempted, because your tools don't have to be in a hotbar slot. I mean, it's taking up inventory slots, but carrying multiple weapons depending on who we're fighting, I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, I do need to play Fallout some more. Don't spend nearly enough time in Appalachia. What other games I play here? I play, like I said, Fallout. I play Fallout 76. I play Witcher 3, Valheim, Enshrouded. What else have I been playing? No Man's Sky. I've got lots of games that I play, or not so much anymore, not so much time, but I will eventually play them on stream. Things like Conan and 7 Days. I've played Bioshock. I've played Dishonored. So currently playing Assassin's Creed for the first time. Elden Ring, yep. I should go back to that one too. I haven't played that in a minute. That was fun. That was challenging, that was frustrating, but when I finally defeated that boss, very satisfying. Very satisfying. I've played Diablo 4, Path of Exile 2. I'm trying to remember everything I've played. Every once in a while we'll do Wreckfest just for fun. Dune. We play a lot of Dune. Fee Rising. That is a one hit, one kill, so that's good. That's a good way to get multiple targets with that skill. It'll let you switch multiple targets. It doesn't quit when the enemy's dead, so I like that. I thought I saw, oh yeah, there it is. I'm like, I know I saw more boar. I can get the block timing. Okay. Ow. So it doesn't protect you completely. And it doesn't stun them. Okay. Figured the boars were pretty safe to test the blocking on. Is that detail of the broken tree branches? Almost. It's almost like it's trying to be broken tree branches. like the single-handed spear, but I don't feel like it has enough heft to it. Obviously, it's a lighter weapon, which makes sense, but just for the way it feels as a weapon, it doesn't have as much heft that I like out of the two-handed spear. Absolutely. Absolutely, Vickery. We will be in Dune tomorrow. It is a free weekend, so if you want to give the game a try, we do have a guild. You will be able to join. Gamer Girl Fred is my name there, and the guild is Friends of Fred, so you can search for that, and then I will try to get on a little bit early and get any requests taken care of. I do have a full-time job as well, and my brain is already in work mode for what I have to do tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. There's a couple of jobs that are kind of bonkers right now. Alright, let's get this charcoal going. Can't believe we're completely out. This tree out of the way. When you get into the game, it'll be a little bit before you get to the portion where you're able to look for guilds and join them. To get through like the beginning section part of it. How is... There's leather. There's all that. Okay. Pilgrim's Jerkin 2. Is 215 versus... That's about the same. The problem is once you get it leveled up to mastered, it doesn't give you experience points anymore. So at that point, you might as well just craft it here. There's resin, hooves, bone fragments. Meat. All of the meat. And wood. It's gonna be a while before things are done, so we will continue to run about. Let's go get the rest of these waypoints. Trying to remember where I saw. Wonder what these spots are. Oh, I wonder if these are the PvP areas. Aha, there is locations. Inquisition, Lost Souls, Zebians, Pax Dei, Gisela, Your Remains, which we knew. Quarries, Mills, Caverns, Border Fortresses, Imperial Ruins. Okay, perfect. And the biomes and how difficult they are. That's cool. That's the legend is new. Newer. There isn't a fast travel in this area, which is odd. They definitely want you to run around that one. Legitimately. Alright, let's go. But why? Okay, I see. The ancient ruins, and then that's the type of enemy that's on them. Okay, cool. So I was looking at this, why it, you know, the different... So if you know what they drop and what you want to get out of them, okay, that's cool. There's a cavern down here. Let's go exploring. We'll run this track of ruins and head to this cavern. So let's go do that. Oh, we wait for things to craft. There's other people today. It's actually very rare that I've seen people. Let's follow the road this way. Nope, we're not following the road this way. Yeah, sort of. Let's go north. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just running through. I am very much turned around, like, trying to get my head to visualize the map and the directions. Yub nub. It's like the Ewoks. Question is, are we going to regret this decision going down this way? Probably. Are we going to be a mountain goat? Oh god. Ouch. Oh god. That was almost bad. Let's not do that again. Probably if we would have gotten hit by both of those, it would have been bad. But the second one turned away, so we're okay. We're good. I like the way this one's kind of built into the rock and kind of goes with the landscape. Okay, now the question is, go around, and we should be able to get up this way. Maybe. It looks flat-ish. Or we may have to cross the river and follow the road up, which is fine too. We'll find out. In open world environments, not being able to claim is kind of frustrating. Because you can't take shortcuts. Doesn't look like we can make it. It's not enough of a slope. Okay, it's fine. We will. Sometimes the fall damage isn't bad, sometimes it's a little touchy. The frogs, the chirpy frogs. I wonder, can we... How much can we cheat this? Nope, not really. Alright. In Enshrouded, you can't claim either, really, but you can alter the terrain with your pickaxe enough to still be able to get most anywhere and take shortcuts. It's how I'm able to get to the biomes before technically you're supposed to. Dang it. I almost had it. There we go. You're supposed to be to a certain level of being able to pass through the shroud before getting to the desert biome, but that's my favorite place. So I know the shortcut over the cliffs. I make a shortcut over the cliffs to be able to get to that before being able to pass through the shroud at that level. There's a nice note up here. We've got copper. We've got tin. Not that it's a very convenient node, because we're up away from pretty much everything. Nice dark gloomy forest though, so. Which means these are probably going to be skeletons. I wonder what... Come on, let me up, let me up. There we go. I feel very slouchy. It was in a little bit of a hunched enoki mushrooms. Any more? Oh, okay. That's the best thing about exploring these places, is finding all of the new random things. Alright, what level are these guys going to be at? They're skeletons. They're 2s. They're still going to be a little bit rough. I should have made my attempted to make my iron weapons. Oh, there's a level 3 Whispering Soul there too. I wonder if we can aggravate this one without pissing off the other one. Come on, come get me. Shit, that was too far. Yeah. I slid all the way down the hill. Took one too many steps backwards. The Naked Body Run. Alright. Let's try this again without running off the cliff this time. It did work. I was able to draw them out. Do I have enough stamina? I've got to stop and get my stamina back before I swim. Nice, you go under. Not, okay, I like the buoyancy. I've usually just like walk into the water. It's the first time I've actually jumped, and it kind of has that bob, that buoyancy bob. It's really cool. Crap, you drown fast. That they've adjusted. I did not drown that fast. Well, I didn't start losing health at that rate the last time. Saint of Mirren, hey, welcome to chat. Did the map get wiped yet? No, it did not. I still have everything as far as I know. My build and everything are still there. I'm only armorless because I fell off a cliff. I know the patch from the other day did not wipe the map, so. You want space to free up, all the empty bases everywhere and cool spots to claim. Yeah. There are some really cool spots. Okay, I need to go around one more. Where did I claim up? I think I put it here. Yep, I passed it. It is a good excuse to rebuild and everything, is when they do wipe the map. It's like, hey, cool. It's an excuse to rebuild your plot. Pick a new space. It works. That was actually an easier claim than the first time, so I'm okay with that. Really big node. I'm gonna mark this as a mining spot. That is not where I wanted. There we go. Very big deposit. Let's try this again with less falling off of cliffs. Ah, there it is. There. Come on, you can do it. You did it earlier. There's a spot right there to grab, and it's just a matter of getting in just the right position to grab it. There it is. That. There we go. just a glitch that is still there. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I don't want to aggro that guy. I really don't. So we kind of have to do it this way. Not fall off. Oh, shit. Because of course there's another one over there. Controlled slide. There we go. No. I only shot the one. There's only supposed to be one. This guy's hit hard enough. I don't want to take on two at a time. Now that we know there's one outside, though. Let's try this again. Come on, come back down here. Follow me. I'm doing enough damage to him. Ow. Nope, we're gonna die again. Never mind. I give up. It's not giving up, it's not retreating, it's strategic relocation. Sure, now he's not gonna give up. Like a peach tree. Is everybody done? Okay, everybody's done. There's some more impure iron. Oh, so you can't move while you're doing that. You have to cast it and be still. Alright. Good to know. Red apples. So that is not a one-person deal right now until I get higher weapons. We'll skirt that. But that's going to be the same as the other side of that. Hopefully the iron... I imagine the silver will be good against them. Silver is usually good against undead. But hopefully the iron does decently. Let's see, another small one. Shortcut. Trails? Where we're going, you don't need trails. So I kind of figured, although saplings are considered level 0 for chopping, which is the stone axe, And then I would imagine the bronze axe, because there isn't a copper set of weapons, it goes straight to bronze. The copper is used for other things. Would be level 1, and then the iron would be level 2, but there aren't a ton of level 1 trees. Okay, making sure the bear's not chasing me here. Something is, though. There it is. There's another bear. That's why. I know I heard something else. Hopefully we'll be able to chop much better with our iron. Ladies of the forest created these standing stones during the age of the ancients. Oh, there was another plant that I thought I saw over there and I forgot to, well, I was running and I forgot to go back and look at it. These are all gonna be probably the undead, so we're just gonna keep taking this trail here. Yep, keep going down. Is I mean, I guess that's kind of sort of what it is. Ruins with a meal. Doesn't really match anything on the legend though. Oops, that's not what I want. I see light. Somebody build a base over here, or is that the lure that will end up being a trap? I was watching a thing on the deep sea, the places that, you know, are difficult to explore and how much we don't know about the midnight zone of the ocean. And I was just watching a thing about that and all of the massively odd creatures that there are down there. And the lights that they have and the ways that they catch their prey, and it's like, it is so amazing. Now this is a hermit hut. Out here in the middle of nowhere, nobody else around. Yep, I'm all about this. Yeah, moonshine still, exactly, the distiller. Yep, absolutely. I'm all over this. I need to find me a place like this. There I am. There's somebody close by. He's hiding. There's some just a really cool looking jellyfish, but the anglerfish is just so creepy looking. Oh, I just dropped a tree on my head. Shenanigans. Nice. Don't worry, I'm not bothering you. This is pretty. It's too quaint up here, though. There's something about this meadow. It's like, meh. It's too quaint. Alright, we did lose the road, though. Nope, we want to turn around and we want to go this way. This is the direction we need to go. It is nice to have a game like this, and you know, you come across people out in the world and they are very helpful. Pretty sure I'll go this way. I almost feel like I'm trying to put my finger on what this particular environment, this meadow, feels like. And it's almost like one of those, like, camping areas that is specifically made to be a camping area. So you feel like you're camping, but it's very controlled, a very controlled environment. And everything is structured to look pretty. I don't know, I guess that's just kind of the feeling it gives. This right here feels a little bit more wild, a little bit more natural. 40, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. I am doing good. Here we go. Here's some bad guys that we might be able to handle. Maybe. I assume. Oh yeah, there's little ones. We're fine. We're good. Depends on how many come attack us all at once. I wish we could crouch and sneak. That would be great. Do. This is how we're gonna get all our iron ingots. Who needs to smelt them when we can just loot bodies? Oh no, not a boar. Here we go. It's better. There we go. Exactly. Poke him with my pokey stick. I kind of don't like the messages right in the middle of the screen blocking your... Like, if you're getting into a fight with multiple people, that's going to get in the way. That needs to be off to the side somewhere. Hey, look, I have a shield. Remember to block. How about that? Stand there and force myself to take the block so that it becomes second nature. Tawny, hello, how are you? It's been complained about a lot. They're changing it. Oh, the message is in the middle of the screen. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. Come on, come get me. Nope, don't just stand up there and shoot me. Come get me. Wasn't sure if I didn't get my block up in time or the shield doesn't block arrows. Nope, it doesn't look like the shield blocks arrows. Okay. Well, maybe it does block. I'll have to see. I'll have to let myself get hit and see what full damage is. Hit me. Okay, so it does. Yep, it does block it. Okay. Oh, we need more flax. I should just gather this because I do need to up my tailoring. And we need a ton of this to make fabric. Fill up on flax. Shields are made to block arrows. It just, I wasn't sure at first because it doesn't block damage completely, but the amount of damage it did blocking the arrow was so much more than blocking the sword strikes. Which I know it was said that they're going to rebalance the bow to be more of a ranged combat, because these guys have arrows, so it makes sense that we'd be able to use bow and arrow more effectively as a weapon. Around the corner. Alpha extract. Oh, 2 of them. And there's an arrow sticking out of my head, because of course there is. She was gonna try to hit me with something. Okay, apparently that body's just gonna stay there. I want to loot the scrolls. So dramatic, always piercing your scroll or your letter with your dagger. It's a trope akin to throwing your glass into the fireplace when you're upset. Gives you that same satisfactory feeling. It's like I want a fireplace just so I can do that. Arrow sticking out of my bicep. I was standing beside him. There was no way he could have actually hit me with that arrow. No way. Cathevia, thank you so much for the hydration. Appreciate it. Dead Inquisitor. More recipes unlocked. Yay. I mean, it doesn't quite hit the same loot satisfaction, but unlocking recipes is the equivalent, I guess. When they have a wagon sitting here, just begging to be looted. need to go this way. Go see what this cave is all about. And then we'll go back and see what we can do about our iron weapons. Soapwort we have. Okay, this is gonna be over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with these, because they do feel a little bit like placeholders, like they're incomplete. So, it makes sense to have, you know, wolf caves, and that's fine, but because they made them so big and expansive, there should be more to them. So we'll see what this one is. That's new. Or, well, new to my inventory stack. It's very much a limestone cave entrance. Actually, I don't think we need any more wolf carcasses right now. Any more carcasses at all, really? Hey, oh, let me down. Minor delay in the block while you're trying to attack. Like if you're attacking and then, yeah, there's that. Like it's almost more of a when you're like repositioning, having your shield up so that they don't hit you, waiting for skills to recharge, that kind of thing is mostly what the shield is going to be for, rather than blocking during a fight. I'm also curious if they're going to make the wolves more responsive. Like, you don't want to have too much of an aggro range, but they do seem a little, it does take a minute. Oh, that one wasn't bad. That one heard me coming. Almost more of just a place to farm for hide and meat right now. Until they actually put in what they intend to put in here. that one didn't hit both of them. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nope. Pay attention to your health bar. Oh, he's still after me. No. Damn. Okay. Still not gonna be great getting back to that, because I kind of lost track of where I was going. There it is. Hopefully it won't be too bad to get our body back. Okay. Just splits there. I wasn't sure if it was the other way around. Follow the trail of corpses. Here we go. This way? There it is. Oh shit. What? Oh, we're not close enough. Ah, damn. So I'm gonna sneak by. That did not work. I heard him coming, but then he didn't come, so we're okay. We're good. Question is, how do we get, is there another way out? Go all the way back around. Underwater river. This place is huge. We're so gonna get lost. We're gonna die again. Will the wolves cross the water? Yes, they will. Okay. Not a way out. Ouch, ouch, no. Run. Please run. Please run. Alright, it all circles around. Doesn't look like there's another way out. They smell blood. We have reached the entrance again now. Okay. So it looks like it's just another wolf cave, another placeholder. It's fine. hold still. If you move, it will not continue casting. Walking through vines, apparently also not a thing. Alright, well, that is what we wanted to look at. So we're going to go back. It's still going to be a jog, but we'll cut a little bit of travel time off of that. We'll go back and see what we can do about getting our iron weapons and make our lives just a little bit easier. I still think I like the two-handed spear better. Because technically, I believe... Did we keep it in our inventory? Or did we put it up? I think we put it up for right now. We did. Okay. But like, even with this... Yeah, you can block as well. So, not quite as good as the shield. But it's fine. To see if I should even bother chopping down trees right now. But I don't have any wood in my inventory, so... We should probably let our stamina go back up before we start swimming. I'm trying to remember, there's times that I've swam quite a lot in Conan, but I'm trying to remember the stamina mechanic with that. I feel like I remember swimming quite a distance down a river to get from one place to another, and didn't have to stop and let the stamina recharge, so I'm trying to remember exactly how that mechanic works, and I can't. It's been too long since I've played that game. When you start forgetting how things work, you know it's time to get back to it. Holding the shift to run is my fingers locking up. I've had to hold too many small things for detail work at work. My joints don't like me right now. Around the tree, please. Thank you. What, holding small things at work? Yeah. Like I said, just a lot of detail work for the jobs the past couple of days. This charcoal should be done. Oh wait, our inventory's full. Hello, pirate. How are you? Like glass polishing, yes. That wasn't super small, but no, that was so satisfying. I like it when I get to do that. I don't even get to do that right now. Where did all of our gems go? I know. I need to find a better job where I can point and make things happen. You're a wizard, Harry. We had gems in that one. Where did all of our gems go? All of our shinies. There's some. I guess we'll just drop these in here for right now. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Trying to get my head out of work mode. No, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy being the one doing the things. Manager, you only get promoted upwards for messing up. I mean, the number of problems that are caused by upper management, that is very valid. That is very, very valid. We're going to put the apples in here with the berries as well. And is this a flower? Our flower chest is full though. So we'll put that in with the herbs. What? I don't cause problems. Much. Mushrooms. Mushrooms over. There's those. Besides, you like the problems that I cause. I don't cause problems, I am the problem. Right, exactly. Exactly. You only say I cause problems because you get all, you know, anxious when I have a health bar that looks like this. I feel like I should have gotten more hides out of all of that. Tallow, animal hooves. Seeds. Let's put those in there. I saw quartz. Did I see quartz outside? Also iron. When the chests are so close together. Damn it. That's why I spaced the chests inside the way I did. I know I saw quartz somewhere, but we'll just put it in here for right now. Yeah, we'll just craft all those. Yeah, and you know, when my health bar is like this full, and when I don't upgrade my armor and my weapons, and you know, it's those kind of problems. It's okay. The end of the month is going to be interesting. I'm going to be down 2 people. So it's going to be interesting. we want to level this up. Pretty. So, is this? See, I would think that this is like your under tunic, and then this would be like your metal breastplate, and then a cloak. But you can make these other clothes as well, which makes me wonder if that other one is like a vanity slot almost instead. Craft this cloth. I just make things just for the fun of it. Hello, Dread, how are you? Alright, so we need this coarse linen cloth. The only reason I made it on here is to level this up, but Founder's Mantle. Just, oh, we don't have a mine or a water well yet either. Okay. Alright, just wanted to level all that up. You're down today? Oh. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. The ship painting from yesterday was better. You're only saying that because it's Star Trek. Yep, there you go. It is a little high. I didn't check it when I hung it. I did see all of the iron bits you left me, Dread. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sheets, iron spikes, spear shaft. Okay, let me see what pieces I need for that. Right? Yeah. If we can't agree on the Star Trek bits of the nerddom, we're gonna have some issues here. Interesting. I'm curious if I thought I had leveled up my weapons. No, I've leveled up the forge so that I can actually make the iron stuff. Now I think I have to level up my weaponsmithing to be able to make the iron. I can make the iron pieces, but I need to up the weaponsmithing to make the iron weapons. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, sure. Pirate is always looking for friends. Let's see, these are all iron bits. Okay, let me do some more bronze stuff just to see if I can level that up, see what level I'm at right now. It's iron bits. Some bronze, iron. Bronze bars. Let's put bronze going here. Redeem yourself and watch all the DS9 seasons. That's fair. That is very, very fair. Let's make bronze buckle. Let's make some bronze arrowheads. Bronze buckle. Success. Takes 5 sheets to make a buckle. Damn it. Yeah, about that pirate. I do need to. I've watched certain episodes tons of times, but as far as the season as a whole, I am sad to say that DS9 is the one that I have watched the least, as far as watching it all the way through. I've watched Next Generation all the way through the most times. I wonder how successful this is going to be. Ah, I did get it. Nice. I did see that you moved some stuff, Dread. I think I found everything okay. There's a couple of things, like all the gems. I didn't... Really? That one failed? I haven't found where all the gems got moved to yet. Are you serious? DS9 is the most, then Voyager, then Enterprise third. And where does Next Generation fall in all that? Gems are in the old chest for the ore on the bottom row. Oh, okay. See, the one chest that I didn't look at. Go figure. Need 2 more bronze sheets. Make an axe head. That should level me up a little bit. Although, if I do this, make a couple of swords, make some other stuff. Let's see what we can level up here. What are we missing? The two-handed bronze spear doesn't have an attuned one. Interesting. Dandelion, sapwood, longwood stalk. Let's see if we can level up a little bit. You watch highlight episodes, you were like Patrick Stewart, you just grew up on Voyager and lost the opportunity. That's fair. When you grow up on one, that kind of, by default, becomes your favorite. Really? We only have 3 dandelion? We need, I don't know if that's, I can't remember how many we need. Bee balm, we also need bee balm. We only have one. We only have one. I have all of the series, well, the good ones, on DVD, so I have all of the seasons of all the series. So make another one of these. Robert Picardo was great. There's my attuned two-handed bronze spear. Bronze great maw. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to have to level up quite a bit to actually make the iron weapons. So, Tansy. I need Tansy for that one. What am I missing here? Sapwood. Sapwood and Tansy. Yeah, the Doctor in Voyager was great. The way his character evolved and grew, it was really good. I don't mind Janeway, I really don't. Also, she likes coffee. I prefer, when it comes to DS9, I prefer, dang it, of course it did, Tansy extract is what I need, not Tansy flowers. Shows how much I pay attention. I prefer the side characters more than Cisco. He was fine, and he did punch Q, so, you know, he gets points for that. But the relationships between the characters, Odo and Quark, those two, and Garrick and I am so horrible with names. The Doctor. Shit. I just had it before I started the sentence. You know who I'm talking about. Bashir, thank you. Thank you so much. And of course O'Brien and Bashir as well, and just everything that happens that's not the main story is, yeah, the entire show is side characters. It's the environment, and you're on the station for the majority of it, so you get that character development, and yeah, you get new characters coming in from time to time, so you still have that adventure aspect to it. But yeah, there's the Tansy. It's really good. Will I succeed? Maybe. We'll see. We don't know until we try. There we go. Beautiful. See? We have to go find more dandelion. We don't have enough. But more bronze bars. Make this one Datura seed pods and sword blades. Let's go with this. Need more ingots. Let's get some more bronze ingots going. We don't have enough wood to do ingots. Must have more wood. Did we completely run out of wood? Because I'm not seeing it in any of the chests out here. So we may have run completely out. Which is fine. I can go get more. I did find all of the leather out here. We did? Okay, that's fine. I can get more. Get to work on... Oh, there's the quartz. I knew I saw the quartz somewhere. I knew I saw it. I dropped it over here so that I would remember where it was. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, and like I said, that's fine. Let's see what we can do with our healing potions here. Weak healing tonic. What's the difference between the healing tonic? 90 health, 1 second duration, and the healing potion. Okay. So, and water. So we need the... What's the other piece that we need to make... the distiller? To get the extracts. That's the barrel, that's not what I wanted. I probably can't do it because I haven't made the alchemy tool piece yet. Okay, that's fine. Need to finish Strange New Worlds. Hearing us talk about Star Trek. Yeah. I think I've heard enough positive things about Strange New Worlds to give it a try. I kind of got disenchanted with the newer Star Trek shows after just the way that they treated the lore and the base material and where the direction they went with some of the other shows. So I kind of got disenchanted and haven't given Strange New Worlds a shot yet. But I've heard enough positive things about it that I am now willing to give it a shot. If I have the opportunity to. But I don't have like all of the streaming services and everything, so that is not the one I wanted. It's this workbench over here. Basic alchemy instruments, here we go. Copper ingot, rough glass, and bronze bars. We've used all our bronze bars. Go figure. Kira annoyed you sometimes? Did you switch when the Cardassian resistance started fighting the Dominion? Oh my gosh, Kaiwin, yeah. Yeah. I think the mirror episodes of DS9 were some of the worst mirror episodes. Like, they felt forced. Like, every Star Trek has mirror episodes, mirror universe episodes, but I didn't like DS9's. And some of the episodes after the Dominion War were a little bit hard to get through. Orville wasn't meant to be on the same, like, I didn't watch all of Orville, but I did watch some of it. It was not meant to be in the same vein and have the same feel. But I watched the first episode of Picard because it was a free trial thing, so I got to watch the first episode for free. And it didn't, yeah. So, watched a few episodes of Discovery, and nope, couldn't do it. So yeah, like I said, I got disenchanted with it. I'm gonna drop in some stuff so I can go get a bunch of wood. Oh wait, the iron needs to go in the chest outside. Or do they? No, just the bars. We're keeping the ingots in here. And the bars out there. Okay. That goes here. Keep that. All of this can be put away. I did see the crown. Yeah, I saw it. But I was out wandering around, so I kept the... that can go in here. The greatsword, the broadsword, okay. So I kept the hood on while I was out wandering around, but... There you go. But yeah, I do like the crown. I kind of figured I grabbed the single-handed spear because I wanted to try it out. So oops. That can go in there. Glass bottles. What else do I have to put away? Flax, flowers. Now I just need the fancy dress and we'll be good. Let's see. These can go in here, that can go in there. Beautiful. Hello, Daryl. How are you? So, one of your 6 episodes into Strange New Worlds, and it's great so far. Like I said, if I get a chance to, I will. I'm willing to give it a shot at this point, just because of the number of decent things I've heard. Just so that we have stamina. Let's go chop down a bunch of trees. Need to get an iron axe so we can chop down bigger trees. Just got out of raids for 5 hours and farming with friends. Nice. Double XP weekend. Okay, I will try to get on this weekend. This one's taking forever. I think this tree is broken. Or I think this tree is also broken. Let that reset. I did get wood out of that one, but it's not falling. They broke the trees. Next weekend is Ren Fair weekend, so I will be... don't worry, I'm not canceling any streams. I am going to the Ren Fair next weekend on Sunday. Really excited. Haven't decided which costume I'm going to go with for this one. This batch of trees is working properly. Getting level 9. Still only getting 1 hide per animal, and need to get the iron knife so that I can skin bigger things. Apparently old boars have tough hide. I've been wanting to watch Enterprise again. It's been the longest since I've watched that one all the way through. It's a good show to have on in the background while you're playing games. Or cooking, or anything else. Since, I only have the one streaming service, so when they're not on Prime, then the only time I get to watch them is, pulling out my DVDs, which limits where I can watch. I will say the convenience of being able to have the show digitally is fine, but I don't like having it as the only recourse. Still plenty of room. That's not the right type of sapling. will be back in Dune tomorrow. Let's see what the Chapter 2 update gives us, and can't wait for Saturday morning. I'm so looking forward to getting back into Black Flag. It takes a lot of self-control to not hop into that one on not a Saturday. Come on. There's a tree there. Thank you. Circle back around to the house. I'm pretty sure level 1 trees don't exist. I don't believe it. There's 0s, there's 2s, there's 3s. Level 1s? I don't believe they exist. Kind of like the ROUSs. Except those do exist. Really get 21 out of that? Nice. It's like it's chopping it as though it's there. But that's the one I just chopped down, so I'm kind of surprised it was letting me do the action of chopping it. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Patches always break something. It's to be expected. It doesn't matter if it's a early access game, a new game. That one's also broken. It could be a well-established game, and a patch will break something. That is not a lot, but it's a start. Grab a couple of stacks of that. Stacks of that. Hello, Vrock, how are you? Patches is doing his best. Poor Patches. Drop this wood and go get some more. No, actually, not drop this wood. We have enough wood. We need to grab more. Let's see, we've got... Looks like we can put one more stack in. I am doing good. How are you? So many beehive pieces. So that's what we need, is more beehives. Drop those in there for right now because I am just harvesting right now. Stay sorted as much as possible, but not be overly concerned about it. Foxglove we accidentally picked up. And the resin. moved the resin. The resin is here. I remembered. Hello, Lance. How are you? You played this quite a bit when it first came out? Nice. I'm enjoying it. It's very, very calm, actually. Oh, it's good. That is not what I wanted. Hello, Carl. How are you? I'm assuming since you played quite a bit of it, you enjoyed it as well. How did my sanding of my 500 pieces? I'm done with that, finally. That went well. It's done. I just need to cut all of the angle out of aluminum now for them to attach to, and then send them off to get painted, and then I get to assemble them. There's the acrylic piece, there's the aluminum angle that they attach to, and then there's another acrylic face that attaches to the acrylic that I was sanding to create the door number sign. So after everything's painted and printed, I get to assemble all of them. So that'll be the fun part. You enjoyed it? Nice, nice, yeah. It's fun. It's a beautiful world to explore. It really is. You just guess that you're good, Carl? Only guessing? Let's come get these trees over here. Try to remember which ones we've cut down. They might try and release 1.0 by Christmas. Maybe. It's good to have goals, but you kind of treat those with a grain of salt. Because, you know, you don't want to rush things. There's that fine balance between making sure things are done properly and not making your players wait for too long. I do give developers a lot of grace. There we go. I know there's another tree in here. See, even the smaller trees are a 2. I am convinced that level 1 trees don't exist. I'm kind of curious if it's proximity to a base that makes the trees glitch. Because once we got out a little ways from our house, it was fine. They started to fall. But that one didn't. That one didn't. Oh, we're far-ish. Let's see how far away we have to get before they start falling. bronze doesn't seem to be its own tier. It's like a quicker, better tier one. Yeah. It's really what it feels like. Which is less than satisfying. We are getting away from trees. Go back this way. I don't know. It's weird. It was a theory. My theory seems to be not correct with the trees not falling in proximity to base because there's nothing up here. It is early access. Thank you so much for the hydration. Appreciate it. Both of you, Cathevia and Dren. Extra long slip. And the rest of it. Thank you. So much for rationing. Right. Great, thank you. That was the last of that one, so we gotta switch. That's what you guys are doing, is trying to see if you can drown me. Garlic. We may have a garlic addiction. It's okay. We logic it out. I mean, sure. I mean, streamers don't exist from here down anyway, so you know. I keep sliding down the hill. I just want to chop down the tree. Waste is illogical. Exactly. Exactly. To have a very efficient body functioning. Yeah, I was gonna try to be witty there and I failed. It's two. Oh, that one fell. That one's not broken. It's funny that we were talking about this the other day at work, how there are certain people that you can't find during the day quite frequently, and so the running joke is that they're in their second office. It's like, yeah, they're in their second office. There is a disproportionate amount of bathrooms in the shop, so there's plenty of places to hide. Come on, I need more trees. I'm half Vulcan. I do have a little bit of humanity in me, as unfortunate as it is sometimes. Kit Kat, they're always taking a break. Right, exactly. Exactly. Now I want Kit Kats. They have a nice, satisfying crunch. You'd say I'm bored, if anything. saplings over here. Back into the woods. Back into the woods. Kit Kats are good. Twix. I love Twix. Paydays. Paydays are really good. Oh, we also need more Plantago. Beautiful. No, he's kind of the kind of character that you love to hate. There isn't a right and a left Twix. There is. And it makes me happy when I get a left. Left is the only way to be. The dead ones? I haven't been checking the dead ones because there have been a few that I've come across and looked at, and they're still the higher hardness. So it's not all of the dead ones that are the same. Some of the dead ones are at a 0. Ha ha. If you take a bite out of a left Twix, it doesn't taste right. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. More blueberries. Those are really hard to see. There. Garlic. Should probably gather more onions too once we get because we do have some of the cooking stuff down. And we've started back into the broken trees. A vampire Florida. I mean, gotta hit all the wickets there. I can fit in a lot of different boxes. I mean, I love cooking with garlic, so it translates into game. Hoping it'd stay still for a second. All of the blood. There was the stream playing V Rising where I did break out my fangs, so there was that. I actually have 2 sets. I forgot that I had 2 sets of fangs. I was going through my rearranging my costume stuff, looking for stuff, and realized that I have a second pair. These. Oh, not that. The tree. I want the tree. There it is. Avant. Avant. That's done, so we can pull that. Oh. see if we can level this up. Enough? Probably not. So much crafting. Your phlebotomist told you your arm veins are what nurses dream of. It's just before you were knocked out for a procedure. I mean, it's a weird compliment, but I get the same one. I get the same compliment. There was one time I was in the hospital for a procedure, and they brought in a couple of students to practice because I have such good veins. It's like, here, she's got good veins. Come practice on her real quick. Like, gee, thanks. But on the plus side, it means you don't have to get poked as often because they miss. Another sword blade. Let's see if we can make axe head. Don't fail, don't fail. Damn. You've read a lot too, so they're more to find. Nice. Couldn't decide which vein to take. That's great. That's a great problem to have. Too many vein options. Let's try this again. Just because it's a higher, like, difficulty, so it'll give me more experience. There we go. That's better. Yeah, let's make some arrowheads just because. Although, damn it. We should stick to the sheets and bars because we need to level up our weaponsmithing. Focus. Focus. Too many things. Okay, let's see. Polished bronze skinning knife. See, and even having the, like, these, the polished and the attuned, that have a higher item power, but don't necessarily do anything greater for you, it feels weird. Like, they wanted to have multiple options, but didn't know how to make them, to give them a reason to be making them. They just make the level 1 go faster. Yeah, it's like, it goes fast enough anyway. I don't know. The bronze greatsword, the attuned, that's. Oh, we don't have enough dandelion to do that. We can do this, though. Datura seed pod. We'll grab those. Let's just see if we can make this one just because. Every once in a while it works. Oh, so close, so close. Yes. Beautiful. See, we like that. We like to see that big progression. It works for us. Datura seed pod and the blade. Okay. Might as well make, you know, if we can get the leveling from this. I wish it'd only be so lucky. Damn. There we go. Who needs loot boxes when you have successful crafting? Have you, you said you leveled up your blacksmithing. Did you level up the weapon making as well? I'm just curious if the next level is what's going to unlock the iron weapons. Beautiful. So close. All right, let's grab the Datura seed pods. Just your blacksmithing aside. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you just focused on the blacksmithing or... So we should be able to 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can we put away leather and that can be put away, that can be put away. That. Resin. That is an herb. That is garlic. That yields a lot, though. I like how much that yields. The seeds. We don't need that many. Beautiful. Okay, let's try this. Sword blade. Don't suppose we can make another sword blade. Just gotta get that weaponsmithing up just a little bit more. That's all we need. There we go. You just started being able to forge wrought iron. Nice. Nice. My blacksmithing is going to go up just because I have to make this stuff to try to level up my weaponsmithing, but make another run around for... We can make an axe. What do we need to make the axe? So I do have an axe head in here. Short wood stock. If we fail on the moderate after having successfully made the hard stuff, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. Archimedes, hello, how are you? You were thinking the same thing? Yeah. Don't do it. Yes. So close. Look at this. So close. There's a guy at work. He says Friday Junior on Thursdays. It's kind of fun. I think we're going to go back to this. Do spears 5 and 6. Bow 8. Because that doesn't really matter. Put these extra bits and bobs in here for right now. Thursday. Yeah, the literal origin. Yep, exactly. Used to have such good names for things, and knowing the origin of them and what they used to be called and how it's kind of been degraded as language itself has melded and in some ways degraded. So Friday came from Freya Day. All of the mythologies that the names of days and months and planets, the moons, everything originated as, and we don't give it nearly as much credit. Language is always changing, and that is not a bad thing. It's when it changes without maintaining some definition. You change the definitions or make up words just for the sake of having something else, another word, you know. You call it First Friday. Slender bronze earring is still impossible right now. Blizzard stone. I guess we'll go get more wood. Bad boar. Hey, Archimedes, look. Hang on. Are you proud of me? I have a shield now. I know, it's a miracle, right? Should being the operative word there. The trick is remembering to block. Considering technically I could block with my greatsword and my two-handed spear, there is technically a block for that as well. Not that it's as much block as having the shield and but yes. Now I just need a cool painting on the front of my shield. It's a Nike shield right now. We chopped that one. It does get annoying when they don't actually fall. Yes, I know that sounded more bizarre than it was meant to. I do. I can't recall what it is. It's been a long time since I looked at it. And how genuine the information that I had, that that was presented and how genuine that information is as far as a quest belonging to my last name actually is. So more research would have to be done just to verify. But as far as my ancestry as a whole, I'm very much a mutt. There's a lot of European, Welsh, and that area. And I'm also American Indian as well. So there's very much a mutt. I think we're all mutts at this point. I mean, pretty much. This is true. My grandmother did a lot of genealogy stuff, tracing the family back quite a ways. And I'd have to, when she passed, my mom got all of her folders and research and everything. So I'd have to ask her for it just to get a refresher and remember where all of that falls. Your ancestry is almost all Dutch and German, but there's a smattering of other stuff. And your last name is a derivative of a Scottish last name. So, yeah, that's gotta be somewhere in there. See, they laugh so lecherously at me. Yeah. Go ahead, shoot me again. It wasn't even aiming at me. There was a third one. I killed two of them. There he is. There is. The only one I can ever remember for sure is my great grandmother is Blackfoot Indian, but there's such a smattering of the rest of it I can never remember. Pretty sure it's like Welsh and Scottish and I want to say German, but I can't remember if that was what we were thinking and it was confirmed or it wasn't actually in the bloodline. So. We do talk about it a lot, so I really should get that, give my mom a call and get that info from her just for fun. Silver trees. You did the DNA test to find out yours. Scottish, English, and Scandinavian. And then, yeah. And then all of the other little inclusions. You're a Brit in disguise. There you go. I mean, originally we all kind of were anyway. Your last name originates from a small town on the border of Scotland and England, so it tracks. Yeah. That sapling is too hard. It's too hard. Just remember to look at the dead trees. There we go. Here's a dead tree. Yeah. The level ones do exist. It's a miracle. Old. Are you gonna let me chop you down? That one doesn't want to be chopped down. Hello, Velcro. Are you gonna come say hi to everybody? You see that boar in the background over there? It was bouncing. There's always something about history that puzzles historians. There are multiple things that don't connect properly the way they're supposed to, that tracks with the rest of a civilization or the progression of how things were. There's gaps, there's jumps, there's disappearances, and I find it very, very fascinating. Alright, inventory is full. We can drop the beehives. Got so many. So many. And depending on, I think there's multiple civilizations that, like, most civilizations have a flood theory in some sense, or a flood myth or a flood story. I guess is a better word than theory. But a lot of them also have a myth or a story similar to the Tower of Babel and a splitting of cultures. It's not as common as the flood myth, but disease and war causes a lot of that. Yeah. Cultures and societies getting taken over. I'm not good with dates and remembering what happened when, but I find history fascinating, especially ancient history. That is not the tree you're supposed to be chopping down. There you go. And when you think of the things that were lost, like the Library of Alexandria and the advances that, like, the Babylonians had, they had ways to store energy. They had batteries, and that knowledge was lost. there's all of our inventory. We need the wood more than anything else. That one's chopped down. Nope, eat that one. A lot of knowledge. Babylonian knowledge, the Library of Alexandria, the ability to, the architecture that the Romans, and it's like, they were building things that we can't build with the same technology that they had. It's just, it's baffling and amazing. Alright, that is, alright, that's all of it. Okay, we are full of that. Get back to base. A lot of the books I read, the ones by like James Rollins, they have a lot of the historical element to them, even though they're set in modern times, but they're going and searching for things, and end up finding like a tomb that is powered by ancient Babylonian batteries, and it's just really cool because they find these clues to civilizations, and they're fun books. I like James Rollins. He's one of my favorite authors. A lot of knowledge has been hidden, which for the good, because there are some things that as a society we couldn't handle knowing right now. I need to put a couple of things down before I can pick up more. I thought we picked up a couple of mushrooms on accident. Maybe not. Bones. Onions. Guts to make sausage. A lot of people think the progression of civilizations as a reflection of the human brain potential, which is completely wrong. You're circular or not, most studies show that the main of the human cranial capacity hasn't changed. They were just as smart as we are. Sometimes, in my opinion, I think they were smarter. Same capacity, they just knew how to use it. I think as much as technology has advanced, and there are good things about technology, and in some ways it handicaps us. We're gonna need to go get more copper. Yep, because we only have one more stack. All of the crafting. And we're still advancing in science and technology. But I still feel like there are certain things that we have now and things that we've created that shift our priorities as a civilization. Come here, sweetie. No? Okay, fine. Rotten cat. He only pretends to like me. Just because, okay, that's successful. Nice, see? A slider bar to be able to craft in chunks rather than one at a time. I know, I say that, I'm saying that every time. Come here. Ah, there he is. And cats. Yes. We still worship the cat. We know who's the boss. We still have not successfully made the attuned sword. Let's make another sword blade. Let's see, we've got 5 bars, 11 sheets. I think let's do it in 5s because I'm pretty sure we need 5. 12, 13, 14, 15, and then one more bronze bar, because why not? Okay. Alright, let's do this. There we go. That's better. That's what we wanted. It's not the great sword, but we'll take it. Yes. Now we have there's the great sword. Chopping axe, hand spear, the mace, the great maul, and there we go. There's your battle axe. There's your battle axe, guys. What do we need? Oh, just a bronze axe head. Instead of a sharp stick, it's a blunt stick. Whack him on the head. How many more levels until we get this leveled up? I need to make the iron. Then it'll really make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. I understand, like, sure, I get it, that they're gonna add a couple more, like, have a level or two where they're adding more weapons, like the mace and the great maul and the battle axe. Sure, fine. But I've, leveled up twice? Or 3 times since unlocking the bronze, and it's just, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. let's get a axe head and see if we can make this battle axe, because that looks fun. Yeah, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. The grind is what tanked this game. I mean, it's really not bad. Yes, there is a lot of going and harvesting and leveling up your crafting, but because this is more of a crafting and exploration game as opposed to a survival game or a combat game, yes, there are those elements to it. I don't feel like it's that bad. I really don't. The balance to the crafting is better now than it was in the very beginning, when I first played. So it has improved. Sure, let's talk. Let's see if we can. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a try. Ooh, I did better than I thought. Yes? Yes. Yes, there we go. That makes me happy. Alright, let's go beat something up real quick. Look at there. Yeah, I mean, it just depends, I guess, on what that ends up being as far as the price point on having to continue to pay and have like the membership monthly to be able to continue to play. As long as there are still some, as long as you're still able to play at least a little bit, even if you only have like the one plot rather than have multiple plots, or a small space rather than being able to expand that without a membership. But I'm just kind of waiting to see where it goes with it. You don't put much stock in the negative reviews. Those people are complaining about the game not having enough content. Yeah, exactly. Early access. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'll look at a general opinion, but yeah, I don't put a lot of stock in reviews either. It depends on how much you're going to be able to play and the amount of time that you're going to be able to put into it. Because I play so many different games, it is very difficult to keep up with a game if it does require that. So yeah, it has come quite a long way. I need something to beat up on. I just made a new weapon. I went the wrong way. I think I need to go this way. I need to go this way. I went the wrong way. Yeah, when people go into a game that's early access and then complain about it, complain about the content, or complain about the things that are wonky or glitchy or not quite up to par, it's like, you're playing an early access game. That's the point, is to work out the bugs and get player opinions. So EVE Online was worth having a subscription for a long time. Then they introduced microtransaction and buying in-game currency, and it just ended the sandbox. Yeah. I'm familiar enough with the game to know a little bit of what it is, and obviously be familiar with the title. But I've just seen some things about it. like, I guess it's a little bit strong to say I don't like games that have kind of a play to win aspect to them, where you can spend real money to purchase actual in-game, like, non-cosmetic stuff, things that will allow you to level faster, or better armor, better weapons, things like that. Because, you know, for those of us who enjoy playing a game for what it is, spending real money to get to the end faster, especially if it's something that is a game where you have to interact or compete with other players. Yep, come on, come over here. Nice. Hey, you're supposed to be dead now. I thought I had it on that last swing. Alright, I like it. I like it. Oh no, there's two of them. Eek. Ouch. Rude. Nope, go away. Don't hurt me. Run faster. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. I do. There is a heal command, but I haven't figured out how to get sound attached to that. I need to spend some time and redo the commands and get some sounds and actual visual alerts attached to those. I do see them pop up in chat, but there isn't any excitement to go along with them. But I do have a heal command. But yeah, when I'm not paying attention to my health bar, you guys can let me know. You get some fun stuff attached to those. See if I can get one of these guys at a time, that'd be great. Oh, damn, two of them again. Stop. There we go. You can technically block with this, but there is a massive delay. There we go. That works. And scare alerts. Why would you do that to me, Archimedes? Why? There you go, I'm healing. Thank you. Good night, Tread. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. Tried to kick me. Oh, huh. I forgot I don't have my actual hood on. I have the crown on. So, damn it. I just tried to dodge roll. That's not a thing. Damn it. Just jump out of the way. It is all about love and support. It is. It is. I forgot. Did I? No, it doesn't. It drops that too. Okay. Looked like the crown stayed on for a second. But yeah, I forgot I was wearing the crown instead of my hood, which just doesn't have the armor. Oh, pirate, you're so witty. I'm gonna go get my body back and be done playing with the axe. I do like the axe. I do. It's slow, which is to be expected. Get close enough. But I mean, the view, even if you do have to go collect so much stuff, look at the view that you get while you're doing it. Or you build your base in a spot where you can look at this while you're crafting and leveling up your crafting. It's fine. It's fine. Negative reviews be darned. Home again, home again. Let's get out of here. Were these, by any chance, I did see these flowers, but these weren't dandelion, were they? I would only be so lucky. No, they're daisy. Speed racer. Daisies. It almost looks like it's stone flooring, but it looks like a moat around a wall around a lake. But it's just stone flooring. It's old ore. Get back to base. Stubborn old boar. Almost there. Oh, I should have grabbed that copper. I thought I saw a little bit of copper. Didn't even think about it. We'll have to get more copper and all of that. So, tomorrow is Friday, finally. For real this time. Yesterday felt like Friday. It was awful. So tomorrow's Friday. We will be back in Dune tomorrow. So looking forward to that. It is the free weekend for anybody who wants to give the game a try. If you haven't joined the Discord already, that link is in my bio. There's also a command for it. So the guild information is in the Discord. So you can join up with us there. We'll be probably seeing what the new content is and what kind of other updates they have done. I haven't been in. Wanted to give them a couple of days, see if they worked out any bugs, because there's going to be a few issues. But looking forward to that tomorrow. Saturday morning at 9 a.m. is my series stream. I will be back in Black Flag on Saturday morning, so looking forward to that. Really excited. And then we will have more multiplayer for the Saturday afternoon stream. and we will do that. Saturday afternoon starts at 2:30. Weeknights are at 6 p.m., 6 to 9 p.m. And looking forward to hanging out with you guys some more. Everybody watching the stream replays, thank you so much. Do appreciate that. If you do miss the live stream, the replays are over on YouTube as well for you guys to watch. So yeah, thank you once again. Have a great night. We'll see you next time.